I'm Rampage's biggest fan.
What's up with the Raja?
Who is Rampage? He's like a
Dude,
This boy gets more clout by dudes than like girls.
Hey, respectfully.
Alright, you're right. You're right. 100%.
No handshake on that.
Alright, respect.
So I just watched the apology video from the SykoStu apologizing to Rajajackson, and it is not even close. He is 100%. Yeah, this is the definition of senseless violence, and I mean, he deserves what's coming his way. So, yeah.
What person are you? You f***ing low-life f***ing clown. You want f***ing clown, so you beat up a guy that's been half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight, not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to
go the way you want it to go, and he should have handled it a different way. I hope that him and his family are able to cope and be able to find a solution for everything. And obviously SykoStu is a little bit better because everybody's kind of worried, but you know, it's unfortunate that it happened, and hopefully
SykoStu has finally broken his silence after being discharged from the hospital following the brutal attack by rajajackson. According to an update shared by his family, he is now recovering at home after suffering a severe head injury that left him unconscious. The statement revealed he endured trauma to both jaws, a deep cut on his upper lip, and a fractured maxillabone that resulted in the loss of several teeth. While the road to recovery will be long, his family assured that he is staying positive. They also expressed heartfelt gratitude to everyone who offered support through donations, food, flowers, and gifts, saying the kindness has meant the world to them during this difficult time.
I'm Rampage's biggest fan.
What's up with the Raja?
Who is Rampage? He's like a
Dude, this boy gets more clout by dudes than like girls.
Hey, respectfully.
You're right. 100%.
No handshake on that.
Alright, respect.
I'm a dad. Respectfully.
I know, that's what.
Respectfully.
You're right. 100%.
I'm dealing with that.
Rampage
I'm dealing with you.
He's a dumb boy.
100%, man. Respect, man.
Hey.
That's why I said I apologize for even like coming up.
Can't make me wrong.
I apologize for even coming up to you that way.
I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Coming up to me, come on. I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Motherfucker talking about killing me and my whole family over something my son did I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm telling you, drop this shit.
He a fighter.
Hey, bro.
Nah.
Drop it, bro. Drop it.
Hey.
Put my number in your
No, fuck that. No. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Hey, what do you
No.
What type of interviews do you run?
My apologies,
Sorry about
though.
that.
And my
On the other hand, Rampagejackson recently confronted a fan who tried to bring up rajajackson's attack on SykoStu. He firmly told the fan to respectfully shut the F, making it clear he had no intention of discussing the matter in public. Rampage explained that he is already handling the situation privately while also dealing with an overwhelming wave of racist threats, showing the heavy toll the incident has taken on him personally.
The oldest whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my three Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college. So I saved them college tuition to Japanese kids, and they're running for Roger and his brothers.
Rampagejackson revealed that he already understood his son's mindset and had a feeling rajajackson might eventually land himself in trouble. In fact, just weeks before the incident, Rampage even joked on a live stream that he had bail money set aside for himself. Now, that old clip has resurfaced and is drawing even more attention to Roger's recent actions, adding another layer of scrutiny to the situation.
What's your take on this rajajackson video that came? Because it seems like that's caught kind of not just the wrestling world, but like everyone is caught.
To be honest, it's hard to watch, but in a way, it's like he might have something like wrong, like maybe like anger problems. Because like, why would he do that? You know? And anybody that is trained or anybody that has a brain knows when someone's working or someone's like. And like that would be like me going with you right now, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick you up, and we're working, we're doing a WWE match." Like you can slam me in my head, like I'm giving you my weight, you know what I mean? So like the guy obviously let him pick him up, and then slamming him like that is ridiculous.
Dylan Dennis reacted to the viral Rajajackson incident by admitting it was difficult to watch, suggesting that Raja might be dealing with serious anger issues. He questioned why Raja would even act that way. emphasizing that anyone with proper training understands the difference between working together and taking advantage of someone. Dennis compared it to offering a friendly setup in a WWE-style move, only to have the other person recklessly slam you on your head, calling the act both ridiculous and completely unnecessary.
Being a guy that's trained, I know he's only 0-1, but like slamming the guy like that first off is ridiculous. Like any person in WWE can do that to each other. You know, that's not anything like people are adding like, oh, that's Rampage Jr. or something like that. Like guy jumped up for you to carry his weight, and he's trusting you to take care of his body. You know what I mean? And then he's throwing those shots, and like, I get we kind of lay one in, like, you know what I mean? I can hit you like that, but not even. But the first one was like haymaker. He's trying to like kill the guy, and like, it's just sad. Like I don't understand what happened. Like it's hard to explain what happened, and it looks bad for us too. You know what I mean? Like, and like anybody could do that. Like I can go in the ring in WWE and do that. Like why I do that? No. Like you're supposed to have a trust, and that's a different sport. It's a pro wrestling. You know.
Dylan Dennis shared his thoughts on the Roger Jackson incident, calling the whole situation reckless and completely unnecessary. He explained that in professional wrestling, moves like slams are built on trust, with both people knowing they'll be kept safe. In this case, Dennis felt that trust was broken, as Roger turned it into something dangerous rather than controlled. He added that the punches that followed only made things worse, making it look less like a performance and more like an attempt to cause real harm. Dennis called it disappointing and said it reflected badly, since wrestling is supposed to showcase skill and entertainment, not endanger someone's well-being.
And if he said, "Hey, come in here, ask kid, like you, like I would like really want to fight you," you know, then yeah, kind of the guy. But it didn't seem like that. Like he did the pop can, he's saying that, but then he apologized. Yeah. And like this kid, I mean, I don't know.
Like, dude had like PTSD. Like,
oh, so sad. It's so sad. I was actually gonna offer to help him, like with money and maybe training. Like, and then he shot on the other guy. He couldn't see the other guy down. He was like, so it's like the guy was letting you work with his body. Like, you know, when you're training and even you pick someone up in sparring, you're not gonna slam the guy on his head. Like, that's basically what they're doing in pro wrestling. You know what I mean? Someone's laying, pick them up, and you're not gonna.
Dylan Dennis weighed in further on the Roger Jackson incident, saying things would have been completely different if Roger had made it clear he wanted a real fight. But instead it felt more like a setup where trust was broken. He explained that Raja acted as if they were simply working together, then suddenly turned it into something dangerous before later apologizing. Dennis even questioned whether Raja might be struggling with deeper issues like PTSD, calling the whole situation sad, and saying he had considered offering help, whether with money or training. He emphasized that in wrestling or training, when someone lets you lift their body, you're expected to protect them, not recklessly slam them on their head. That breach of trust, he said, is exactly what made the incident so disturbing to watch.
I like Rampage a lot, so it's like you don't want to blame Rampage. That's the only reason that I don't want to go too hard on his son, because Rampage is a legend. He's a great guy. Yeah, but like if it wasn't Rampage's son, I'd be like, that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that. So you know, to do to someone, especially an indie show like that, and you're a martial artist at the end of the day, you know when someone's unconscious. Like if it was like a street fight and you're in the fight to the death and you're trying to kill or protect your family, that's like something like that. Okay, I would understand that. You know, he's a 25-year-old man that's been training martial arts and been around martial arts his whole life. It's just sad, man. I mean, yeah, and like, I feel bad for the dude that he did it to, you know. And everyone's puts us back a little bit, you know, went viral and it makes us look like we're like.
Dylan Dennis went on to explain that his respect for Rampage Jackson made him hesitant to be too harsh on Roger, since Rampage is a legend of the sport and someone he's always looked up to. Still, he admitted there was no excusing what Roger did, especially in an in-day show where performers rely on a shared level of trust. Dennis stressed that as a trained martial artist who grew up in the sport, Raja should have known better than to attack someone defenseless, calling it unacceptable in any controlled setting. He added that when incidents like this go viral, they don't just reflect badly on the individuals involved, but on the entire community.
I didn't like the ribbing, I didn't like the joking. And anybody that talked to me that I didn't think was worthy of having that kind of aggressive conversation, they got that word. And, you know, I don't know the full story, but I do know what I saw. It looked like he wasn't smart to what was going on. And the dude that was messing with him bit off more than he can chew. And you gotta be careful, one, who you mess with, and two, like, what kind of example are you as a veteran for fighting a rap fight with a kid? And I mean, he's not 12 or nothing, but he's still significantly younger.
Meanwhile, WWE legend Mark Henry surprised fans by partially defending Roger Jackson, while also shifting some of the responsibility onto SykoStu. He explained that he never tolerated excessive ribbing or constant joking, and anyone who crossed that line with him always paid the price. While admitting he didn't know every detail of the incident, Henry suggested SykoStu may have mishandled the situation and taken on more than he could manage. He cautioned that people need to be mindful of who they provoke and questioned what kind of example a veteran sets when choosing to target someone much younger.
My reaction was just like everybody else's, is kind of shocked at that, but I think that it could have been prevented. I think assholes like people, influencers, YouTubers, or everything else that put too much hype and they try to build some shit up and they put these ideas in kids' heads and they're not fucking saying, hey, reach out, it's okay. They're making it worse by trying to do the same shit by sticking mics in their face and doing this kind of stuff where some people know how to handle situations and some people don't. And unfortunately, it went a different way. And all you youngsters out there, that's not the right way to do it. It's just not how you do it. If you do have an issue with something, go talk to somebody. I know it's kind of seems like the pussy thing to do, but damn, go find a way to vent, because that stuff is just like a boiling pot. It's not gonna go the way you want it to go, and he should have handled it a different way. I hope that him and his family are able to cope and be able to find a solution for everything. And obviously, SykoStu is a little bit better because everybody's kind of worried. But it's unfortunate that it happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen.
Tony Ferguson reacted to the Roger Jackson incident with shock, saying the attack could have been avoided altogether. He criticized influencers and media for hyping up situations that mislead young people, urging kids to seek guidance or find positive outlets instead of resorting to violence. Ferguson expressed relief that SykoStu is on the road to recovery, while also hoping Raja and his family find a way to cope. He stressed that incidents like this should never happen again, calling a reminder of the responsibility everyone has in shaping safer environments.